And we are back. Ladies and gentlemen, those of you that are watching on Facebook, we are live on Facebook. We're going live for the first time, excuse me, on Twitch. And of course, we're always live right there on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook today, I want you to go over to YouTube and subscribe because we need the subscribers over on this side. You know what I'm talking about? That's what we need. Today, we are going to continue our conversation from last week, week before last, whatever it was, right? Uh, and what I want everybody to know what's the problem.
I thought it was about hostcapades.
That's where we left off at.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, that's where we left off
I
at.
can't remember.
Yeah, that's all right, dear.
Go to hell.
That's a little inside joke. Inside joke. Today is Thursday. And if I seem a bit distracted, you can see I got on my Philadelphia Eagles gear. My TV is turned to the Philadelphia Eagles game. Right now, it is 7-0 in favor of the Washington Commanders, but that's not going to prevent us from talking about what we're going to talk about today. And today's episode is not dedicated to relationships, but it is dedicated to hope. Specifically, those of us that used to hope. And we're gonna talk about I see we got some people over here on Twitch. Hey, I appreciate y'all for watching me over here on Twitch. You know what I'm talking about? Excuse me. But if you're watching on Twitch, I still want y'all to go and subscribe to me on YouTube. You know what I mean? So I appreciate that. So here's the thing. When I was a late bloomer in comparison to a lot of my uh, people my age. People my age was having babies at 16. I didn't get my first piece of ass until 2 weeks before I graduated high school. And any woman that I dated after that, all the way up until I met my wife, any woman that I dated after that, I told all these women, look, it might be a lady out there who got a little girl. And that little girl might be mine because when I was with her, I shot the club up all night. I'm talking about just back to back to back, shoot the club up. But that opened up a door when I went to college about just being able to sleep with a whole bunch of people. And I enjoyed every minute because I was a hoe. Right now, you might have some questions about why I was choosing to hoe or why do people hoe? I like to call it hoeing, right? So what questions do you have for me in terms of my horship or my hostcapades? Because I was out there.
I'm almost scared.
Don't be scared, be ready. You know what I'm talking
about?
Don't be scared, be ready. I'm gonna take a sip while you think.
I mean, pretty much you pretty much summed it up. You was a late bloomer.
I was a late bloomer.
So once you got once you got to going, you just didn't want to stop. So how did you go about that? Like, was it like 2-3 women at the same time?
What? Okay, so
one a night.
The way that it originally started was,
and then you wait a minute. You did say you like big women too, right?
Right. The way that it originally started was, I was lying, right? I was lying. I just got to be honest, right? I was lying because I was telling people that yes, I will be your boyfriend. Yes, you can be my girlfriend.
What?
Right. So I was initially carrying on multiple relationships. I don't call that being a hoe. I just call that being a deceitful motherfucker.
Sorry.
So I was a deceitful motherfucker for about a hot 6 months, right? But
why only 6 months? Wait a minute. So after the 6 months, you turned into a hoe.
I turned into a hoe because you have to understand that there's a difference when you're talking about people that are being promiscuous, right? There's different levels of doing that. You have some people who are multiple relationship carriers. I don't respect them.
Right.
Right.
Why not?
Because you are lying to the women that you're dealing with. I'm telling you, you're the only one, and then you go to work, and then I'm off here with somebody else. That's lying, right?
Yeah, it is lying.
So then
that's the type of stuff that might get you hurt.
Yeah, that'll fuck you around and get you fucked up, right? But then I learned that you can lie your way into some draws, but you can also tell the truth to get in some draws. And sometimes telling the truth is more fruitful than lying, right?
Yes.
Because here's what I figured out is, see, a lot of men don't understand how shit work, right? You have to understand that if you don't have a lot of shit going for you, especially if you talking about 96, 97, all us was broke. None of us, had no money, right? All us broke, so we ain't got no money. And if I'm being honest, I'm taking inventory of the competition, the other men that was going to school with me, right?
Right.
I was definitely a person who was popular because I could make people laugh. But from a physical standpoint, there were a lot of guys on campus who were in better shape than me, who were more attractive than me. So I had to find my own lane. Because most women, I want to find nigga. Well, I'm not fine. Right? They just call it what it is. I'm not fine. And to some people, I might be hard to look at, but all of us is ugly to somebody.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I figured out two things. Number one, if it don't matter how funny you look or whatever, if you can make people laugh, you got them. You got their attention. Women love to laugh.
Yeah.
Right? Also, if you know how to be truthful, you can get almost anything.
You can.
Now, I could come to a woman back in the day and I could say, you know what, look here. I don't know you. You don't know me. But I can see me and you in the bedroom doing these little activities. You know what I'm saying? Now,
they went for that?
Here's the thing. I don't necessarily expect you to agree to it right there on the spot.
Oh, okay.
It's very rare that happens on the spot. But what'll happen is I tell you that shit. You go back to your dorm room or your apartment and you think about it. You know what? At least he didn't lie to me and told me he wanted to try to be in a relationship with me. At least he didn't do this. At least he didn't do that. He let me know exactly what he wanted. Right? And because of that, you went back to your dorm, not you at your age today. I'm talking about you at fucking 20.
We can't talk
right?
Because at 20, back in the day, I was
right. Right.
So
but see,
that wouldn't have worked with me.
But see, you she's saying that now.
And I mean that now. What you mean?
Right.
No, that wouldn't work for me.
So it's like, there's a level of popularity that I had also. And and not to change the subject or whatever, but you have people in positions of power that kind of abuse their power, right? We see that a lot now with the shit that's going on with Puffy, right?
Yeah.
Puffy abused his power and used it to
his advantage.
Right, used it to his advantage.
With all that oil.
With all that baby oil and lotion. TMZ just put out a video of him telling everybody that they need to be lotioned up when they was at this party. There was a video from the party. Make sure y'all lotioned up, you know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. Right. But what you also have to realize is that regular ass people have positions of power that they abuse or use to their advantage, right?
Yeah.
And in some instances, looking back at it now, I can say that I definitely utilize some of my positions because He can tell you as someone who went to a HBCU. When you go to a HBCU and you're a part of an organization, you're a part of a band, you're a part of the SGA, you're a part of a fraternity, you're a part of this, you're a part of that. It grades your stock in pussy. There's no other way to say it, right? Because everybody wants to sleep with the person that's popular. Everybody wants to, and I'm at that time, I'm like, hell yeah, you're gonna give me them draws, I will take them.
Lord.
If you give them to me, I'm not gonna take them if you don't want me to have them. But if you give it to me, consider yourself up. Amen.
That's a good thing.
That is a great thing. Matter of fact, I got this one funny story, and I know that some of the people that are watching on Facebook, some of these people, these stories are about them, right? I don't give a damn.
We sorry. I want to say sorry in advance.
I want to tell y'all the story of how I almost punched a girl in the face.
What?
Right?
Why would you even want to tell that story?
It gonna make sense, right? I had a roommate. My roommate is now a pastor, right?
Oh.
I had a roommate, and for some reason, like me and my roommate used to go out. We used to chase girls together and stuff like that. But this night, I didn't want to do that. This is the one night that I just wanted to be like, because sometimes you got to give your dick a break because you be fucking too much, right?
I don't know because I'm a woman and I don't have one.
Well, well, if you was,
but in the same breath, some men don't give it a break.
Yeah, they do. You just don't realize they do, right?
They still out there, sir.
I decided to give my dick a break and not go to the club, not go chase no woman. I stayed in my dorm room. So I'm in the dorm room, I'm watching TV, and I fuck around and go to sleep. Mind you, I am in a all male dorm. Let me just keep saying that. I'm in an all male dorm.
Right.
I'm in this all male dorm, and I hear the keys being put in the door to open up the room, right? No one has the key but me and my roommate.
Right.
Who is a man.
Okay.
But I'm facing the wall. I'm not facing the door as I'm sleeping. And then I feel somebody reach around and kiss me on the lips.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Uh-huh.
I feel somebody reach around and kiss me on the lips. And I swung immediately because my thought process is simple. I'm in an all-male dorm. My roommate finna get his motherfucking ass beat, and I'm finna go to the dorm director and tell him I need another motherfucking roommate. But what he did was he snuck the girl to my room because the girl wanted me.
Oh.
He snuck the girl because we didn't have visitation.
Uh-huh.
So he snuck the girl to my room, and she came up there and she kissed me on in my mouth, and I swung, and she jumped back. I almost connected though.
Ooh.
I almost connected, and it would have been ugly if I had connected, but yeah, that was that story.
You wouldn't have had any other women after that one. They would have said you was a woman beater.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, how could I tell people, like, I can't get out of that one? Because I could tell them, I thought she was a dude. I thought she was a dude. You know what I'm saying? But, so that's that, right? But that's just one funny story. And I know she going to see this later on. And she going to talk about it. She probably going to call me and cuss me out for telling that story. Right. I did most of my hoeing on my college campus or during my college years, right?
Uh-huh.
And during the time that I was going to school, men could not go to the women's dorm and women couldn't go to the men's dorm. So you had to find somewhere to go, right?
Uh-huh.
We had to sneak them to the dorm, or you had to go into some of the buildings that was on campus.
Right.
And illegally break into the building and have sex. I've had sex at the library, in the education building, in the math building, in the science building, in the band hall, on the band bus. But one of the worst places, let me just tell you the story.
I'm really disgusted.
Let me tell you the story, right? So I'm leaving band practice, and this girl that was in the band who was a flag girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now we done it before, right? But we ready to do it again. Everywhere we went, somebody else was there already fucking. You know what I'm saying? It didn't matter. It didn't bother me because I was like, shit, they could just scoot over. I don't give a damn. But she was like, I want my privacy. Like, okay, whatever. Everywhere we went, but in the dead center of the campus, there's a building that I encourage everyone to go to on their campus. Mm-hmm. We ended up going into that building and having sex. That building was the chapel.
You going to hell.
That building was the chapel.
You going to hell.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna tell you why I'm not going to hell.
No.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm not going to hell. Because God got me that damn night. I walked her to her dorm after we was finished. And as I'm walking back to my dorm, I walk up 3 stairs to go into the lobby. I tripped up them damn stairs, fell, and dislocated my shoulder. Dislocated my shoulder. This was a Thursday night, and so I had to march with my trombone that Saturday in a sling because my shoulder was dislocated because I was having sex at the chapel.
Heck no.
Right? Yeah, I'm talking about instant karma. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you get.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know what? We ain't gonna even talk about the third floor boys. You know, that's an inside story right there. She said, "What's up, hoes? What's up with it?" You know what I'm talking about? That's your girl right there.
Oh, I was like, who the hell is a hoe?
She said, "Hoes up." So she talking about me and somebody else.
Yeah.
She talking about me and somebody else. I don't want to say she calling you a hoe.
Oh, I know she not calling me a hoe.
She said, "Hoes." I'm only one person. And she can only see 2 people. So she calling us hoes. That's what it looked like. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at her.
Oh, I don't get mad at because that's how us women talk.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
You be like, "Hey, bitch."
Yeah, see, I can't even do that, right?
Yeah, no. Because if you do that,
then
you might well get a purse.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna talk about you.
Oh, so let me tell you, because I was telling y'all the story off camera last time.
No. I can't take that story no more.
I got to tell the people that story.
No, sir. Right. Not today.
Yeah, no, fuck it. We got to do it.
Oh, God.
So, when I was in college.
I could have just brought some popcorn.
Yeah, when I was in college, I had an affinity for plus size women, right? One of my frat brothers, he liked to refer to me as the FHP. He used to call me the fat hole pimp. I used to keep a big bitch on the block. You hear me? You know what I'm talking about?
No, they probably don't.
So I'm messing around with this one girl. Now, mind you, I'm a good 200 right now. She said, popcorn is needed. You put that on the screen. Popcorn needed. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I had just moved into this apartment in Jackson, Mississippi. I'm still in my whole phase, right? And this girl came to the house. Still ain't got no furniture in there. I don't have no boxes unpacked. She come over to the house. We doing the damn thing. We upstairs. And she said 5 words that fucked me up. And them 5 words was, let me get on top. Now, normally those words don't bother me because, again, as someone who has an appreciation and an affliction for plus size women, I know how to do that, but I never did it with a big girl on the floor because beds kind of give you a little give. The floor don't have no give, right?
Mm-hmm.
She got on top of me and she didn't put her weight on her knees. She put her weight on her hips, which transferred all the way to me. And because of that, some strange things happen. As she on top of me, I'm slapping her on the ass because she kind of like that shit. She like to get slapped on the hips because her ass is too big to reach around to the ass. So I'm slapping her on the hips. But then I started getting a tingling sensation in my body. My whole, like, my toes and my legs and shit, it started feeling like TV static. You know how sometimes you go sit on the toilet too long and your leg go to sleep? My whole lower body went to sleep. And she up there doing her thing, sweating and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking to myself, like, nigga, I don't even know if my meat's still hard right now because I can't feel shit past my waist. And so I'm slapping her on the hips, but then she don't realize I'm trying to slap my own self on the leg to get some feeling back in my shit. She then say, "Ooh, come here from the back." I was like, "Yes," not because that's what I wanted, but because I wanted her to get the fuck up. I wanted her to get the fuck up. So she got up and I rolled over and I stood up and my motherfucking legs was like wet spaghetti noodles. I fell straight to the ground. Tried to stand up again. I fell straight to the ground again. She said, "You all right?" I said, "Yeah, babe, I'm good. Can you run downstairs to the give me a little glass of water? I'm a little parched." So she go downstairs. She didn't go real quick because she a whole lot of woman. But she went downstairs and she fumbling through the boxes to try to find a cup. And while she doing that, I'm goddamn trying to massage my goddamn legs and shit. I look down. I said, "Oh, it's still hard. I just couldn't feel it because it's it's down there, right?" And so I'm sitting here and I'm trying to get my feeling back. And by the time she wobbled back up the stairs, I was ready to go, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's how I got the feeling knocked out of me while I was home.
So that was your last whole experience.
Oh, fuck no.
Oh,
fuck
God.
no. I was in rare form then. You know what I'm saying? I was in rare form. And see, she said I just couldn't handle her. The issue was I could handle her because I had her, afterwards. You just can't deal with a big woman on a floor. You got to have a bed because, this motherfucker had 200 pounds on me. Right. When I say 200 on me, I don't mean she was 200 pounds. I mean, I'm 190 now. She was 200 pounds more than me.
So what experience made you to decide not to hoe anymore?
You know what? And here's the God honest truth, right? Mm-hmm. As much pussy as hoes would get, there's more days that you end up sleeping by yourself than you end up with somebody in your bed, right? There was a girl who was 2 girlfriends before my wife that kind of got me out of being a hoe. And then at some point
you was in your feelings for her, huh?
Well, no, yeah, I mean, ain't no doubt about it. When the thing with me though is I have no problem admitting if I care about somebody. I have no problem admitting if I love somebody. And so I've never had an issue with that. If I love you, I'm gonna let you know that I love you, then I fuck with you. But if I don't, motherfucker, get the fuck away from me. Mm-hmm. Right? So that girl was kind of the reason that I stopped doing all of that shit. But it's still fun to look back and talk about those things because you realize like, damn, you was doing some foul shit.
Yeah. That's why I'm curious. Like I know every man, I'm sure, has their little hoe days or whatever. Just like I'm sure some women have their little hoe days, whatever.
Right.
But so basically you met, like, did you ever meet your match? Like a woman that you thought you were getting over with and she turned out to do you. She pulled a you on you.
Nah. And I'm gonna tell you why. You know what I'm saying? Because if you go out here and you are lying to people, then that shit is gonna come back on you.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
If you're lying to people, that shit's gonna come back on you. However, if you are upfront and you're honest about shit, like you could get in your feelings, but I can be like, okay, well, I told you when I met you that this is all I wanted.
So you never got in your feelings. Or
if
you didn't?
No.
Not one.
No, because I know that when I go into a situation, and I guess one of the things is I know how to compartmentalize shit, right?
So
I know how.
I get what you're saying. So basically, you only slept with a female once. You didn't keep
Oh no. I'm gonna you gonna spin the block. Yeah, I'm going back.
And you didn't develop any feelings.
No, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm looking at shit from a logical standpoint. And the shit, I'm gonna put this up on the screen right here for you because you probably agree with what she's saying.
That's what I
right.
That's what. But somewhere you felt something.
No, I felt like going back.
And you didn't have not one inkling of anything.
I felt like, okay, this is some good pussy. Right? Or I felt like, okay, this woman is somebody who could, she got a little bit money. I can, try to get a little. Women fuck for money all the time. Don't look at me crazy. Women fuck for money all the time. I was out here slinging meat for money.
So you was slinging meat for $40.
It was, I probably give it for 15. You know what I'm saying? For 15. You know what I'm talking about? But the thing is that you have to know how to compartmentalize, right? And you can't necessarily get emotionally you can't get emotionally and logically attached, right? You can't confuse the two.
Okay.
For me, if I could see something potential outside of just fucking with you, I'm not gonna even fuck with you because I don't want to put.
So you basically ran from that.
No. I don't want to say I ran from it. What I'm saying is, if I saw you as somebody who is a really, really, really good person, I'm not finna ruin you with my whole shit.
Okay.
Right? I'm not finna fuck you up with my whole shit. So
you had standards. Yeah, I mean, because you got some men out there that don't care.
Well, if you look at it in that regard, then yeah.
Because some hurt men hurt people. So
yeah,
you got to look at it that way.
Well, let's look at some of these comments right here. Right, it said not all men are emotional, get pulled in emotionally when they're with a woman. It's very different processes for them versus us, which is true. You know what I'm saying? I could sleep with somebody. I'm gonna tell you how bad I was. I slept with this girl. 2 days later, I slept with her sister.
Golly.
And then a day after that, I slept with their cousin.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
But when women do that, that's a problem.
For me, it is not a problem. For me, it is not a problem. But society would say that it's a problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
Society would say it's a problem. For me, it's not a problem because as long as, let me just make sure I clarify this. It's not a problem as long as you are being honest. But the other part of it is some women don't know how to ask the right question. Right? Mm-hmm. If I tell you that I'm an open book, but I will tell you anything that you want to know, but you got to ask me. I'm not going to volunteer any information. Mm-hmm. You asked the wrong questions.
Hey, Takedra.
Oh, let me put her name up there. Hey,
Bookie.
Motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about?
We miss you.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Yeah. I ain't gonna say her street name on here. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna say her street name. She might have warrants and shit. Right. But you have to know how to ask the right questions, right? Yeah. Because if you ask me a question,
what?
I'm at the game. I'm looking at the game. Right.
Oh, I can't see the game because they got a light in my face. They don't want me to watch the game.
Yeah. Well, y'all lost last week, so
See, you had to go there. You had to go there.
I mean, but we playing right now, so
And you last time didn't we beat y'all though? Didn't we?
You know what? Okay. Fuck you, lady. Right. But like I said, you have to know how to ask the right questions, and as a man, you have to know how to answer questions accordingly, right? You have to know how to answer questions accordingly. You have to know how to ask the right questions, but mainly, you also have to know how
to tell the truth.
And see, but there's a thing. Whose truth are we talking about? Are we talking about your truth, my truth, or general truth?
No, I'm talking about just the truth in general. If you're out there being a hoe, then you need to be honest with, like, say you meet a woman, okay, and you decide you like her or what have you, okay, I want to try it, but in the same breath, you like, well, in your head, you like, well, I'm gonna still go see this lady here, this one, and this one, but in the same breath, you're lying. And my thing is, men need to be upfront and tell, like, okay, well, I'm seeing you, but I'm gonna see other people as well. That way, there's no confusion, because that's when you have that confusion. And
I'm gonna tell you what the real issue is. Cuckoo. The real issue is people don't know how to define words, right? People don't know how to define words. Dating. What does dating mean?
Dating means that you're seeing other people. You're going out with different people.
I'm seeing multiple people.
Correct.
Right? So, but the issue with a lot of people is that they look at dating. They think that if me and you dating, that I'm only supposed to date you and you only supposed to date me. That's not dating.
No,
that's damn near a relationship.
It is.
Right? So when I say to a girl that, back when I was home, if I say I'm dating, I'm not just dating you, but I would avoid that phrase altogether, because I would say, you know what? I'm just trying, and I know this is going to sound harsh, I'm just trying to get my meat wet. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to put some stanky on my stick. That's it.
And you just got to keep going on. We understood the first time, sir.
But if I keep reiterating it to you, and I tell you as a woman that this is all that I want, and you decide to let me put some stank on my stick, and you get in your feelings, it is your fault that you in your feelings, because I have already told you what my agenda was.
Yeah,
I've told you what my agenda was.
You did. However, if you keep going and spinning a block, eventually this woman is going to fall for you. And then when she kick your door in and act stupid, you can't blame nobody.
But who's but no. If I continuously tell you, hey, I'm trying to come over there and blow your back out, and then soon as we exchange bodily fluids, I'm going home. I ain't got time to sit up here and cuddle with your ass. And back then we didn't have no Netflix. So watch TV until goddamn the infomercials come on. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm finna goddamn smash, skeet, and leave.
Do you have to make it sound so graphic?
But that's just how it is, though. That was my whole thing. I'm gonna meet, greet, and I'm gonna beat, and I'm gonna skeet, and I'm gonna delete.
You know what?
That's what the fuck I'm gonna do.
We finna fight.
But that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, that might be what you was gonna do.
And just what you said, she said if she's kicking in the door, it's her fault because he already laid the terms out, and she decided to continue to see him and catch feelings.
And that's she did, but you and I agree with that. Right. But you also have some women that think that they can change a man's mind.
Yes. Now.
You understand what I'm saying? You do, and that's even if you're telling them the truth,
right?
And they do. So, do you continue to? If you know this woman is doing that, why would you continue to see her when you know it's going to send her?
For two reasons: either because the coochie was good, or because remember we talked about, you said 40, I told you 15. If she keep giving me that money. If she keep giving me that money, and
you gonna keep taking it,
I'm gonna keep taking it.
And then, so who is to blame then? Are you partly to blame because she done lost her mind, or
no? I'm still being truthful to who I am. I'm still being truthful to who I am.
But you still putting yourself in something that you like. I would have to cut it off. Like if you know this person
but that's the thing. If you cut it off, I have no problem. I'm
saying as a man. If I was that man, I'm not going. Oh no, I just don't like the drop.
Especially if she goddamn coming with the money. Fuck the coochie. If she coming with that bread,
you know what?
If she coming with that, you not you, but you probably know of some women who are having sex with people for money. They are putting up with shit that they normally don't put up with because this motherfucker got the right amount of zeros behind that first number.
You're right. Right.
And for some people, you don't even need a lot of numbers.
No, you don't.
For me, you can put a 1 and a 5, 15.
Really? 15. That's all. $15.
Give me 3 crisp $5 bills. I'm all yours.
You know what I'm talking about? So you's just the cheap part.
Hey. But see, here go the thing.
That ain't even gas money nowadays.
I mean, back then it was gas money because gas was like 7 to 8 cents.
Yeah, but now that ain't gas money, so I'm gonna need you to up that bounty, sir.
No, I can't up the bounty.
No, because your wife might kill you.
I can't up the bounty.
Might kill you.
I'm talking about my time period.
Okay, your time. Okay, I get it.
My era, I could take $5 of them dollars and fill my tank up. You know what I'm saying? I could take $3 and buy me a pack of Newports. I still got goddamn $8, $9 left. Fuck you mean? I'm in the game.
Okay, for 15, sir.
Well, back then, you look at shit for inflation. That's probably about goddamn $7 to $8 now.
15.
Yeah, that's probably $7 to $8. Let's look at
you could have did $20 though. I would have gave you 20.
You know what I'm saying? She said she don't feel bad now because she thought she was being hoish. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, Miss Parker, I got some stories for your ass, right? But it's again, matter of fact, yeah. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on.
What?
True, but again, that's her fault for lying to herself and attempting to change. And Maya Angelou said it best when she said that once people or a person shows you who they are, believe them the first time. She decided she wants to live in the land of Delulu and try to make it reality. And unless he's willing to do that and change his mind, that's on her still. Right. But see, that's duct tape. Let's talk about duct tape for a minute. I'm finna make it make sense.
No, I'm scared.
No. This is an analogy, right?
Oh, okay. I thought you done duct tape somebody and everything.
When you go to the store, and at least back in the day, you used to go to the store and you see duct tape on the shelf with the little yellow duck on it, right? And the little yellow duck had a logo and it says duct tape, we can fix anything. The issue for a lot of people, a lot of women, is that they think sex can fix anything. If I keep fucking him, he'll do right. Right? If I'm telling you, hold on. If I'm telling you consistently that all I'm here for is ass, and you keep giving me the ass hoping that I'm gonna change, you trying to use sex as a reason to fix what you want. Right? You even look at just from another standpoint, right? You have, I'm gonna tell you, right? I used to talk to women just so I could get in their drawers, right? When I was, especially that first 6-month period, I'm talking about that period, right? I used to talk to these girls so they can let me get in their drawers. Those girls would give me the drawers in hopes that I would open up to them and I would communicate more with them, right? That's what they used to do, right? Ultimately, when you're talking about relationships, I ain't talking about fucking, I ain't talking about home. When you're talking about relationships, you have to be able to determine exactly what is going to be productive for you and for your spouse. And a lot of times, if you take sex out of the equation, you can easily determine what is going to be the better thing for the relationship. And if that is not established, then we're gonna have some fucking problems, right? But that's not what this episode about. This episode about being a whole slanging meat. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but I don't even have any more questions.
But that's the thing is like people. Did we just score a touchdown? Oh, that's a replay.
Y'all gonna lose, sir. Don't worry about
it. Hey, don't be disrespectful. don't be disrespectful.
They're gonna lose.
That's why y'all lost to the Saints.
You know what? You shut your ass up.
Y'all lost to the Saints. If I lose, I'm losing to a great team right now. Y'all lost to some garbage. Grade A Dookie Juice garbage.
But we won the first time.
Anyway.
And we still beat y'all. So
I ain't gonna let you spoil my spirit.
I hope this team. Well, I don't even know who they playing. I can't see nothing.
They playing Washington. Right. But yeah, like I say, there's so many other stories.
I mean, I'm sure everybody has had their little session of especially men, because like my son, he quiet, but he don't fool me because I'm like, hey boy, where you been at? None of your business.
You know what? And that's one thing my mama used to say all the time, because in my little small part of the world, everything closed after midnight. Ain't nothing open after midnight. And I would be coming home at like 2 a.m, some shit like that. And my mama would be like, ain't nothing open this time of night but the hospital and legs. Exactly. She said, where you been? And every time she asked me, I said, Mama, I've been at the hospital. And I've been at the hospital. They wore my back out, Mama. They wore my back out. I'm lying my ass off. She know I'm lying, right? But I've been at the hospital, right? And I remember, it was this lady. Well, no, I can't tell that story.
You need to get permission before you tell.
Well, see, it's not even so much the story that I don't want to tell, because, like, a lot of this shit, somebody finna go and call my mom and tell my mama some of this shit, right? And I'm gonna hear it from my mama in the morning.
Wow.
I don't give a fuck. But I'm gonna hear from my mama, and I'm like, I'm almost 47. I'll be 47 in 2 weeks from today. I'll be 47 in 2 weeks from today.
Hell.
Ain't you older than me?
Shut your butt up. Ain't nobody asked you that.
Ain't you older than me?
Ain't nobody asked you that.
Yeah,
but
when
they talking about a wheelchair?
I got a wheelchair story.
Go on and tell it, Chad. Go on and tell it.
I got a wheelchair story. So, my son was involved in a car accident.
I'm almost scared.
My son was involved in a car accident, and I leave to go and see about my son, right? And when I leave to go see about my son, I remember that there was somebody down there that was close to my son. I'm like, let me hit her up, see what she going on. You know what I'm talking about? This was it was one, if motherfuckers weren't even on Facebook, it was some other shit, right?
Right.
But I go down there and I'm basing everything off of the pictures that I'm seeing of her, right? But all the pictures I see of her are like this right here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Pictures of her sitting down at a event, some shit like that. She tell me to come down there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. So I go down there, see her, or whatever. And when I go see her, I give her the hotel room where I'm staying at. So she's supposed to come to the hotel. She don't come. I call her and she said, oh, well, I don't have no way to get to where you are right now, but you are literally like 8 minutes from my house. You could just come to the house because I don't have no way to get over there. I said, bet. I go there. And when I get close, she called me and she said, I got something to tell you before you get here. And I'm thinking to myself, like, Lord, please don't have no husband. Please don't have no boyfriend. Please don't be no nigga. I'm thinking all this shit, right?
Right.
And so I back into the driveway, and I'm looking in my side mirror. I see the damn door open. I see the door open, and I can't see nobody. I don't see a body.
Right.
I just happen to look in the mirror and then look down, and I see her. And then she says on the phone, she says, I use a wheelchair. I'm like, what you mean use a wheelchair? Right?
Mm-hmm.
She's a paraplegic.
Oh, wow.
Right? Hey, you see this young lady right here? I'm gonna get back to the story. She went to college with me. Now, for the record, me and her ain't never had no dealings.
Thank
right?
God.
Me and her ain't never had no dealings. However,
well, that's a good thing because
you
don't have to worry about him telling your story.
Matter of fact, she might be on this wall back here because I did a. No, she's not on the wall. She's on my TV, right?
Oh,
but because I have some pictures from here and I have pictures because her husband, I did shoot with her, right? But she can probably tell. She's probably heard a lot of stories from my whole days. You know what I'm saying? And going back to that, like when you a hoe, there's your biggest recruiter is not you going out there getting women.
Right.
Your biggest recruiter is your meat.
What?
Right. Your biggest recruiter is your meat, right? If because women are so stupid, right? Women are only gonna brag about sleeping with a man if it's one or two things happening. If it's real garbage, you finna get in the group chat and you finna tell everybody, oh, this motherfucker was garbage. He couldn't get it up. He couldn't do this. He couldn't do that. However, if a motherfucker lays some meat on you real good, you gonna tell somebody. You might not jump in the group chat, but you gonna call somebody. You gonna tell your best friend. You gonna tell somebody.
Right.
Right. And so I got a lot. See, you see that? She said she heard the stories. My good old Valley days, right? What happens a lot of times, if you lay some good meat, women are gonna go out there. They're gonna promote you better than you gonna promote yourself. I tell motherfuckers all the time. Well, now that this shit didn't happen then, and I wish they had the Carfax back in the day. I would tell motherfucker, hey, you better check my dick fax. You better hurry up, come on, get on some of this. You know what I'm talking about? Because a lot of them motherfuckers used to goddamn promote the shit out of me by going and talking to their little friends. That's how I end up with this one girl. I told you I was with the girl, then I was with her sister, then I was with the goddamn cousin.
Yeah.
Because y'all goddamn bumping your gum, doing a whole lot of goddamn talking. And motherfuckers want to see for themselves.
Well, not everybody does that talk.
Well, I'm just saying, when you hit 40 something, that's different, right?
Yeah, but
when you in your goddamn,
I don't know, because I was always raised. You can't tell everybody about what you're getting, because then they gonna want to test it out now.
There you go.
Yeah, so
I
kept my mouth closed.
You know what I'm talking about? And a whole lot of them women didn't keep their mouth closed, and I end up with a whole lot of women who didn't keep their mouth closed.
Yeah, because
I put shit in their mouth.
I saw a video yesterday. Actually, a lady did it's a TikTok, and she said something about what did she say? Something about y'all hoes be out here bragging about your good man or something, and you go and you tell all this. So now these women want to try your good man.
Yeah,
they want to taste the pepperoni or something, and now all the Papa John's and everybody else, and I was like, Lord. And she said, I ran my mouth and them women fuck my man.
Yep. Yeah.
Like,
matter of fact, I'm gonna tell now this ain't got nothing to do with hoeing, but I just wanted you to see this, right? My daughter was less than 6 months old, right? And this was my wife's, first baby.
Right.
And I'm working overnight and I just happen to be off but I'm sleeping and I hear my wife, she's screaming damn near at the baby because the baby won't be quiet. And I heard my wife, she say, oh, I can see why people throw babies out the window. Right? So I jump up off the couch. I go upstairs and I say, give me the baby. Because you ain't finna throw my baby out no goddamn window. So I take the baby and I put her in the car seat and we go and we leave. We go to Walmart. We walking around Walmart and shit like that. A lady comes up to me with my less than 6-month-old baby in the damn basket. She said, "Oh, this is a baby." And here, can I see the baby? I pulled the little thing back. She said, "Oh, that's a pretty baby. Is the mama dead?" That's the first thing she asked.
Oh, wow.
Is the mama dead? These women will see a man out with his child, and say, "You know what? I had some children, and my baby daddy wasn't out with none of his children. This is a good man.
Yeah.
I want to know if I can have him," because these people want to incorporate themselves into an already good situation as opposed to trying to build some shit. Right? Yeah. And I'm like, you didn't ask me if the mama was me and the mama was together.
Yeah, you just
is the mama dead?
Yeah. That's pretty bad.
That's desperate as a motherfucker, right?
It
is the mama dead? Now, here go the thing. Because it's like, that could have been, if I'm looking back at my whole shit, that would have been a perfect opportunity. I'm like, wait a minute, I can now use a child to get some pussy? Me and this child finna go over to the mall. We finna go here. We finna go there. We finna be everywhere. Oh yeah, I'm playing this. I'll play the whole single father role, and it's so hard. Can you come over here and help me and show me how to change a diaper? Can you show me how to do this? Can you show me? I could have played the shit out of it.
But you know what's sad?
It would have worked.
Yeah, but you do have some men that do that now to this day. They really do. And women still fall for it. And then they get with them. This is the funny stuff. They get with them and they have a child. And guess what? He ain't shit.
Yeah, done dipped on your ass.
He don't even want to spend time with the child. He don't want to pay child support. He don't want to do nothing.
That's why you got to know when to shoot the club up and when to goddamn pull out. You got to know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got but 2 children. When I got them motherfuckers pregnant, that shit was on purpose. That shit was on purpose. I'm shooting the club up. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? That shit was on purpose.
Well, at least you stopped at the 2.
Hell yeah. You know what? I'm gonna say.
At least you did that.
I'm gonna say 2 impossible.
2 of them.
I told you about the.
So we playing spades now.
Yeah, it's 2 impossible.
It was spades.
My son is 27. There's a girl out there who has a daughter who is like 30.
Mm-hmm.
She might be mine. Even all these years later, she might be mine.
I could be your daughter too, huh?
How the hell? And you older than me? What kind of shit is that?
I'm just trying to get child support. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to get child support.
That girl, and she one of my Facebook friends, and we actually had a conversation about it.
Well, why you never find out?
She kind of just reassured to me that baby was her husband's baby.
Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I gotta go.
This, huh? Yeah, I mean, but hell, at this stage in the game, the baby is 30. The baby is 30. Ain't shit. You can't come to me for child support now. That baby is 30. That's not child support. That is adult support.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? I don't think they make that shit.
They do.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, she said right here. She
said back support. I was about to say, yeah. You pay it to the day you die.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, so it's but to kind of go back to some other shit, like that girl was the first girl I ever slept with, right?
Uh-huh.
And then I ended up going to college, and I had sex with somebody else, not knowing that the person that I had sex with was her cousin. And when I found that out, she wouldn't let me hit no more. But see, that's the thing. When
that you just made the family mad at each other.
What it is.
You just made the whole family mad at each other.
I don't give a damn.
Oh, you going to hell?
I don't. I told you, the Lord got me covered because he already dislocated my shoulder. Boy, that shit hurt when I fell down the motherfucking stairs. It wasn't but 3 stairs, and I fell down them bitches. You know what I'm talking about?
I feel like pushing you over now.
I had sex. Oh, you know what? No. I'm gonna tell you. No. This is the most gangster shit, right? Think about this. You are underneath the bleachers of a collegiate basketball game. The game is going on, right? And you are having sex under the bleachers, right? Now, it's probably bad that you having sex under the bleachers while there are literally like 6,000 people in the same room with you.
I would say so.
But that shit was so cool because now
was it cool or was it what's the word I'm looking for? Or was it exhilarating because
nah, the shit was cool. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because in my mind, every time the crowd start cheering, I'm thinking they cheering for me for my performance. So every time they start cheering, I'm going in harder. You heard me?
So you was delusional.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That shit. Oh boy, I was good with it. I went. He's from my hometown. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah. So that's what it was, though. So, you know what I'm saying?
So you were delusional.
I wasn't delusional.
Yeah, because they were not cheering for you, sir.
In my mind, they were.
Yeah, they weren't cheering for you.
Yeah, they were. You know what I'm talking about? You wasn't there. You don't know.
I'm glad I wasn't there.
Yeah, you were.
I'm definitely glad.
You might have been in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? And like I had sex on the top of a press box, but the stadium was empty, right? Because we couldn't find nowhere else to go. You know what I'm saying? I had sex on top of a press box.
Okay.
I had sex with one of my college professors.
Did you at least get an
A? If the A was the ass, I got the ass.
So you don't even get an A.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
That's like $15.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get something.
I wanted her.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, and that shit. Now you talking about some shit like she kind of went after me. She went after me.
Okay.
And I let her do that.
Okay.
The weirdest place? He said for both of us, it's probably easier for you to answer that. Let me think about it.
No, because I had to think about that too.
The weirdest place.
Y'all know I'm a good girl, so. Shut up. You ain't got to tell everybody where I'm from.
The weirdest place.
Look, don't be putting my business out there. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to be thinking.
I think that, I mean, in terms of weirdest, you could easily say that chapel was definitely.
I'm sure it was.
That chapel was but I'm trying to think of something that was like right, because ain't nothing worse than going and fucking at the chapel.
Say what? Well, clearly for Silas, it was wherever.
Hey, you know what I'm talking
about? Wherever.
Okay, this person said that. Yeah. Oh, I did it on the Riverwalk in San Antonio, but I don't know her, so it wasn't. I didn't have sex with her. I've done it. I've done it at the Riverwalk in San Antonio. Oh, wait a minute. I got it.
What?
I got it. But you have to be quick with this, right? I did it in an elevator.
Yeah.
I did it in an elevator, and you know.
I still think your weirdest place was the chapel, because I mean, a lot of people do it in the elevator. I'm just saying.
A glass elevator?
I mean, the balcony.
Balconies don't count. Yeah. The balconies don't count for me unless you on the first floor, the first or second floor.
No, because when I went to New York for New Year's one year, this was a few years back. This was crazy. So, you know, I stayed in a hotel called the Times in New York, in Manhattan, and it was right there below, right above Times Square.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how New York is. You look out the window, you're going to see the next building, whatever.
Right.
So it was another hotel across the way. So that night, I'm looking out the window because, the lights are so pretty. and they got their whole ass out across the way. And you sitting there like that, but they was getting it. You hear me? I was like, oh snap. So I'm sitting there like, well, damn, I should probably look away. But I couldn't. It was like a porn. I was just like, some of this food. And I'm sitting in the window. I'd have pulled the chair up. I'm just eating and watching. I was like, what the world? And they did not stop. They did not care. Do you hear me? That was in the zone.
See, you know what though? And that's the kind of shit I used to like, right? Because like when if I'm looking back and I'm having sex with somebody by myself.
7-3. Oh, y'all losing?
The score is 7-3.
Who's 7?
I hope you choke on that next swallow. Oh, man.
Almost spit it out, fool.
So, like, when some people are performing, they like to give their best performance for the person that they're having sex with.
Ain't coming back. They better not.
They like to give their best performance for the person that they're having sex with. But when there's other people potentially or purposely watching, I'm finna show out.
Yeah. And they showed out.
I'm finna show out. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the things that I used to love doing. I used to love like having an audience. Like, there's one thing for you to be performing and you on the balcony and you know that somebody's seeing you. There's another thing when you are performing and there's motherfuckers in the room. Right? If there's motherfuckers in the room, I'm damn sure finna goddamn I'm finna get ignorant.
Yeah.
I'm finna get ignorant. Shit. But and it's crazy because it's like
yeah, because you can't have a crowd every time. Because I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna talk about you. But see, like that joker couldn't even keep up for 2 minutes.
But see, that's the shit that I enjoy, right? Because it's not just the people watching. I want commentary, right? I want commentary because if you sit up here and tell me that I ain't doing X, Y, and Z, it's like a football coach, right? You like the football coach, and you telling me that I ain't doing nothing, that's motivation for me to goddamn put in more work. That's motivation for me to goddamn, okay, all right, coach said I ain't doing this, let me go out here and goddamn put it in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, she said exhibition this much? Hell yeah, yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck you mean? Hell yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I used to love an audience.
I bet you did.
Yeah, yeah. I used to love an audience.
I'm glad you did.
I'm sitting here looking at the game. Yeah, but I used to love an audience, man. Ain't nothing like goddamn performing. It's just like, people that like to sing, please don't sing.
Oh, I wasn't going to.
Oh, okay.
I only sing in my car.
Okay.
With the music up real loud.
And the windows rolled up. So don't no drivers by here.
I don't know. When I'm in there at work, I be letting it loose out that window. I ain't even gonna lie. Sometimes I be selling drugs. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I love on everybody. Sometimes
you know what else I used to do in terms of horn? Like there used to be like, back in the era when niggas used to have like make mixtapes or CD tapes.
I know,
or
and
whatever.
that was the best because you would go over to somebody's house.
Right.
And they will have the music playing like they really cared about you. You know what I'm saying? You walk in it's the right and the wrong way to love.
You know what I used to do? I hated those things, right? And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I hated them. Because in the moment that I'm with you, I don't want you to have a flashback to you being with somebody else. I don't know what songs is gonna be your trigger, right? So you might have had sex with somebody else, and this is the first song that y'all ever had sex to.
Well, right? I didn't ever think about it.
And so I always, when I had my little mixtapes or whatever, I always went with jazz, right? I always went with jazz, but I found sexy jazz, right? And the issue at hand is 99% of the people that I slept with were black. And the majority of those people did not listen to jazz.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why you see me frowned up.
Yeah. Like, they did not listen to jazz. Right.
Because we like R&B.
Yeah, and I love R&B, but I don't want to put on Jodeci back in the day. I don't want to put on Jodeci.
Back in the day, you got to remember, it didn't matter if you played it and somebody else over here played it, because it was, honestly, for a woman, it was whether you did your thing or you didn't. That's what we remember. And if it was good, we remember that song pertaining to you.
Right. But if that's why I don't want to play the goddamn music, because I don't want you.
So you just, if it was bad, you just want everybody to hate jazz because you done put on jazz and you wasn't worth a damn.
Hey, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now.
Tell me something then, sir.
I don't issue out weak meat. I don't issue out weak meat. I don't issue out weak meat. I issue, you see, because, I don't issue out weak meat. That's all I'm going to say.
So, back in the day, when you were in your little whatever, did you ever go to Freaknik?
I came here twice.
So, you just had a whole ball that whole weekend? Huh?
No. I came here twice.
For Freaknik.
I came here twice, and I didn't do anything when I got here, right?
What?
I didn't do anything. Most of the time I was here, I was the one motherfucker with the camera. I'm walking around filming shit. I'm the camera guy, right? But additionally, there were so many. But when I came, it was also like the last couple of years of Freaknik, and the shit just looked. I mean, it was cool for the time period, but looking back at it, it was real. Shit just looked a whole lot just non-consensual. You know what I mean? It looked.
What you mean non-consensual?
Like motherfuckers was out here just grabbing women and taking them.
And, they actually went towards the end.
And so that's why I came. And so it was like, I don't want to be a part of that.
You're right. It did. And then, but when it, like, I can't say when it first started because I was young, and it had started whenever. But as we, it progressed, it was good.
It was good until it wasn't.
Yeah,
it was good until it wasn't.
And then I think that last year it was, it got real raunchy.
Yeah,
it got real raunchy, and I was like, because I actually had walked through the crowd, and I'll never forget. It was me and my best friend, and all of us. We walking. It was a group of us, and we're walking through, having a good time, and one guy grabbed me, and I was like, "Whoa, wait a minute, sir!" But he didn't grab me like I had on a. It was like a yellow jumper or something. It had I don't want to say a jacket. It was some lace thing on it. He grabbed it and damn near tore it off my body. I said, "Oh no, sir."
Yeah. And see,
it did get caught.
What's crazy is at the same time that, because everybody knew about Freaknik, but at the same time, Freaknik going on in Galveston, Texas, they used to have the Kappa Beach party, and that shit was awesome. Now, when I was at the Kappa Beach party, I was doing some fucking.
No, God.
You know what I'm talking about? And I'm gonna tell you where else you can do a whole lot of fucking. I know that some of these people that's watching gonna trip when I say this, but every November, the Church of God in Christ used to have their convention. They used to call it the Holy Convocation. It was a lot of fucking going on around the Holy Convocation, and I was down there for it. It was in Memphis, Tennessee. They done moved it from Memphis to St. Louis, I believe. They moved to St. Louis now. But man, we was doing a whole lot of fucking up in Memphis. I got banned from a IHOP in Memphis. I was.
We got banned from an Applebee's, but not for none of that.
Yeah, I got banned because we was there and we were there for a Greek show. They used to have a Greek show at the Pyramid. That's a venue. That venue I don't know what the fuck they do with it now. But there was a venue called the Pyramid. We went there, and then we went to the IHOP after the Greek show. We get there, and a group of AKs walked in.
Okay.
And one of the AKs had some big ass titties.
Oh gosh.
And when the girl walked by, when they were getting ready to come in, I said to the girl, I said, girl, when you gonna put some of them goddamn syrup on them titties? She laughed and she kept walking. She got her food, they eating, and we eating at my table, and they got up to leave. And when they got up to leave, and she said, you still gonna put syrup on these titties? Mm-hmm. I said, hell yeah. She pulled her titty out right there at the goddamn restaurant. And I showed her the goddamn syrup on that motherfucking titty. I was going to town on that titty. They end up kicking us out and they banned us from there, but we end up leaving there, going back to their hotel, and I end up fucking with them then. I fucked all three of them. It was a wonderful night. The hotel, yeah, I remember that. It was a wonderful night. What happened? What happened? It was a wonderful night. My frat brother, he was so fucked up when we was there, right? He ordered his food. He was drunk as shit. He done passed out at the table, but he ain't fall over. His food came out. We ate his food, and then woke him up when they were trying to leave. This motherfucker woke up and said, "Oh man, that shit good as hell." And he left a tip.
Now that was funny.
Yeah, that motherfucker woke up, man. That shit was good as hell. And then we had to take him back to the goddamn the hotel we were staying at. And then we went back to the hotel where them AKs was. It was a wonderful night.
Use a hoe.
Thank you. Thank you, Connie.
I just don't know what else to say. Like I don't like it. I don't like this.
But here's something that you can take from that, right?
No, I can't take nothing
from that. Here's something that you can take.
Now I feel like I'm blind in my ear.
Yeah. Here's something you can take from that, right? There's hope.
Yeah, because now you're settled down.
There's always, some people can come out of a situation and turn their shit around. Some folks can't. But there's also like some shit that can kind of fuck you up from that too, right? Because a lot of the times, that I have a gift of gab. I'm gonna talk shit, right? Yeah. But even when I'm talking shit, like some people, like sometimes as I'm talking shit, I can find myself falling back into some of my whole lingo. You know what I'm saying? And I can see that there's some people who, how can I best say this, right? There's some people who I know without a shadow of a doubt that all I have to do is say the word, they're going to give me the draws today. Right?
Yeah.
They give me the draws today, knowing that right upstairs, I got a whole wife.
Yeah.
Right? I also know that some of these people are not going to try me because I got this woman upstairs. But if I didn't have this woman upstairs, man, they got to be putting cooch all over my mustache.
And you know what? That's sad. But you're right. You're absolutely right. But what I take from it, even though you're saying that you were a hoe, I get that. But like you said, if there is hope, because some men do grow out of that. I want to say grow out of it. Which is a good thing, but you do have some that never do. And my thing is, when you're 50 years old, you're halfway to death. I'm gonna need you to sit your ass down.
I want you to change your lingo, right?
Why I got to change my lingo?
Because I'm gonna help you with something, right? I don't think that there's a thing about growing out of being a hoe, right?
Okay, so it's just always in there?
No. You choose to do this until you choose not to do it anymore. There's no, because if you
let me ask this. Okay. What made you change?
I don't want to say her name, but I mentioned her earlier, right? 2 girlfriends before.
Right. You said that, but what did she do to make you decide to change? Like, did you hurt her or?
No, what it is, if you can see that a person can help make you a better person, right? Now, you giving me your draws and da da da. That's cool. We just fucking, right? But if I can see a potential for me to grow with you and for me to not just grow with you, but to see myself being able to help you develop into a different person. You are in a cocoon. I want you to be a butterfly, right? She sees that in me, and I saw that in her, and I'm like, okay, now I can't fuck that up. So at the very least, I'm just not gonna pursue other pussy right now, and I'm only gonna deal with her.
Okay, so with that being said, my next question with that situation is when you first met her, saw her, was she were your intentions on just sleeping with her that night and then never seeing her again?
No. Again, because there are some women when you meet, you know that these people are not, and it's a small window, especially for me because I would damn near fuck anybody. But there's there's a small window of women that you know that you're not going to bring into your fucked up world, right? Okay. Because those women, at least in your mind, those women are women that I guess you could say you don't want to corrupt them, right? So these are the incorruptible women. She was one of those, so I never even tried to pursue anything with her, right? But then,
but what you said, like you said, you never wanted because she was one of those women, but then you still went over that way eventually.
Right. I went over there eventually because again, I saw even with that small group of incorruptible women, there's one that stands out above the rest.
I get that.
And if that one stands out and is communicating with me, okay, now I want to test this out.
Okay.
And in order for me to test this out, I gotta say fuck all this other bullshit.
Right.
Right.
So was she more of a I don't want to say challenge, but she really did, like, she brought out the best in you.
Yeah, she most definitely did. She brought the best out in me, and it initially it's not really a challenge, right?
Yeah, that's why I said I don't want to say challenge because I don't think it was a challenge. I think when you, and I could be wrong. I can only think what I think, but like you said, you didn't. Basically, she had her stuff together.
Right.
Is that what you're saying?
Well,
like
I mean, she. I don't even want to say that she had her shit together. I mean, who really has the shit together at 23, 24 years old?
Yeah, but
you know
I mean, she had potential, is what I'm saying.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good word. Potential. All these other women, I saw the potential for them to ride this meat. Right? I saw that potential.
Okay.
Right? I didn't see much potential outside of the bedroom.
Right.
Even when I saw potential with people outside of the bedroom, I didn't see like lifelong potential.
Right. I got you.
I didn't see lifelong potential. If I could see that, oh, you would be a good girlfriend for a year. But then I'm gonna grow bored with you. Yeah, I'm putting you back in there with the damn people who gonna just ride the meat.
Right. I got you.
But if I could see something like, oh, this motherfucker is special. This motherfucker got a 5-year plan. And that 5-year plan got a 5-year plan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, okay, yeah, this girl, I can't fuck that up. Even if me and her, in terms of a relationship, don't work out, I can't fuck it up with these women. Let me fuck it up because I'm a fuck up. Let me not fuck it up because motherfucker want to put pussy on my goddamn lips. Let me fuck it up a different way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so that was that.
And so after her, you said it was like 2 girlfriends before your wife.
Yeah.
So after her, the next girlfriend was not.
Not the next one was a really good woman. I fucked that up completely.
Okay.
Yeah, I fucked that up completely. I slid down the whole bandwagon. I fell off the train. Yeah, no, I didn't cheat. I if you the second girlfriend, I'm with you, right? And I'm telling you, I got the bug to sleep with other women, right? I shouldn't have told her that I had the bug.
Oh,
right?
So she got insecure.
Well, no, she gave me permission, but then she got in her feelings about giving me permission, right?
Why would you give him permission?
Yeah, if I'm married to you and you tell me I can go out here and get some pussy, guess what I'm finna do? I'm finna go get some pussy.
Like, I'm not giving you permission to do that. Like, what? That's crazy.
Right. But you know what, though? I also look at it from this standpoint, right? When you're young like that, you think that you can handle shit when you really can't.
Right.
Right.
I think we've all been there.
Right. And the older that you get, there's some shit that the older you get, certain shit just don't bother you no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, this is my high school classmate. She could tell you that I was a hoe too. Right? She could tell you I was a hoe. But you know what? Speaking of hoeing, none of my high school classmates ever want to gave me none. Y'all owe me some back pay. Y'all owe me some back pay on some coochies.
No, you don't. Y'all did good.
Y'all owe me some back pay. No. Y'all owe me some back pay on some coochie. You know what I'm talking about? All of y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Matter of fact,
you know what women like me call men like the way you saying.
What?
You were known as community dick.
Well, I served my community well.
Yeah. Everybody don't want community.
Cheers to the community.
Like, nobody wants community.
She laughing. She laughing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you what I honestly believe, right? I believe that people like her from our era, she looked at me because I was too silly. Yeah. I was more silly than funny.
Yeah, because I have friends that I went to school with and that I was friends outside of school, whatever. And I never was like, they turned out to be some, them jokers was out there, but I never ever, I was like, no, because all I saw in them was like, this is my friend. You more like a brother to me. You silly. Like, I don't take anything seriously.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate that fucking term. You like a brother. I am not your brother.
Well, that's what you get for joking with.
I am not your brother. We don't have the same mama or the same daddy. I know I don't.
Yes.
There's no like a brother. We could be fucking.
No, because we don't see that in you.
I just like
that,
I don't
that
give a
went
damn.
out the window. Like, you can't get mad because you are in that friend zone.
Okay, but now here's the thing. If there's a such thing as the friend zone, then we both should be able to put each other in that friend zone. If you put me in the friend zone and I don't put you there, your friend zone don't mean shit.
It does mean shit to me. Because if I put you in the friend zone, that's it. And if I'm me and you and you put me in the friend zone, then I know there's no chance. So there's no need.
If I'm single, let me paint.
So for people who are watching this friend zone, we would like to see some of your comments because
the friend zone
are going to disagree on this.
Yeah, the friend zone shit is some bullshit, and I'm finna tell you why.
Okay, but they're gonna always wait because they're the friend zone. Like, I don't know. I'm not even attracted to you at this point. Like, you can't do anything for me because you are my friend. You are like my brother.
I'm finna put you on, right? Let's say that I'm your friend and I'm in the friend zone and I'm single. I had to make sure we put all that shit out there. I'm single, I'm in the friend zone, and you got a boyfriend. Your boyfriend cheated on you and broke your heart, you in 1,000 pieces. And you come to me as your friend. I'm gonna sit here and cry, let you cry on my shoulder, and I'm gonna do all this and all that. You gonna have a moment of weakness.
Nah. maybe some
right.
other women.
You're gonna have a moment of weakness, and in that moment of weakness, that's going to determine if that man has you in the friend zone or if you just got him in there. Because in that moment of weakness, if he don't try nothing, even if you try something, if you try something, you try to goddamn put that goddamn puss on me, and I reject it, that's how you know I truly have you in the friend zone.
Right.
Right? You see what my friend said right here? She said, denial is a river in Egypt, girl. You got me fucked up. Got me fucked up.
No, but I can't. Hey, I'm different because if I see you as a friend, that's all I see you. Like, I'm not even attracted to you at that point.
You don't have to be attracted to fuck. Like you said, you don't have to be.
But y'all know, you know me, Silas, and you know how hard I am.
I know that.
So that's why I said I can only speak for myself. I know me. And once I put you in that zone, you're not coming out of there.
Okay, boom, right? I know you, you know me. I know women. Right? Every woman has at some point has a moment of weakness.
A moment
of weakness. And here's the problem. If the motherfucker catch you right in that moment, and that and see that you said it right before I got ready to say it. Being in your feelings and having readily available dick that you are comfortable with changes the entire game. If I'm one of your closest friends, you are emotionally disturbed because this motherfucker done broke up with you and got your feelings and got you all, fucked up. And I'm sitting up here and I'm holding you and I'm like, oh, well, it's going to be all right. Fuck that nigga. And you take a whiff of my goddamn cologne and they goddamn make your drawers go. And they do that. And the minute that shit happens, all it's going to take is that one moment. And as soon as that moment happens, men know they can see their window. They can see their window. And if he jumps in that window at the right time, your drawers is coming off. We're going to take them off and have to wring them bitches out because the motherfucker going to be moist in the motherfucker. Fuck you mean? I don't give a fuck what you talking about. It can happen so easily.
I mean, I believe it because I haven't seen it, but I've known of some instances, but it hasn't happened with me.
Right. But I'm taking because and because that's another way that I got a whole lot of ass.
Oh God.
You got to be in the right spot, catch motherfuckers in a moment of weakness.
You didn't go to funerals to catch women, did you?
You know what? Let me tell you.
No.
I didn't. But I didn't. But I promise you.
To talk about
I promise you, I had this conversation. Me and my wife had some stupid ass conversation, and I told her, I said, if you die before me, when we have your funeral, I'm playing the OJ's "She Used to Be My Girl" on repeat, right? Because that seemed to me, it seemed like it should be a good funeral song. She used to be my girl, but now she dead in the motherfucker, right? But secondly,
that is not a good song.
It's a good song. No. Just think of when you get back in the car, play the song and listen to the lyrics. That's a good funeral song, right? Secondly, this is my first and only marriage. Right? Okay. If she die or we end up going our separate ways, I'm back to being community dick.
Oh God.
But if we get old,
you too old for that.
Who?
You.
Shitting me. This is the perfect time to be fucking. Just think about this. I'm gonna go back to my story, but think about this, right? I'm gonna be 47 in 14 days, right?
He is very old.
I am of the right age to be fucking 3 generations of pussy.
And you're going to have to pay the young girls, sir.
It don't matter. At this age, shit, I pay that little goddamn $100 or whatever it is. It ain't shit.
It ain't $100 no more, sir.
Well, I don't know because I never had to pay for it.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm just saying.
These little young girls is running y'all up.
Hey, little young girl, let me tell y'all something. I get a VA disability check.
They need a sugar daddy, baby.
You know what I'm talking about? Hey, but let me tell you, I'm at the right age where I can have sex with a goddamn 40-year-old woman. I can have sex with a 60-year-old woman. And I can have sex with a woman in the 20s. I'm covering 3 generations. I'm passing dick around the 3 generations. This the right age. Fuck is you talking about?
Community.
Fuck is you talking about? And if you really want to sit down and look at it, sometimes I heard a dude say this the other day, and this shit didn't resonate with me. Goddamn. If you are having sex and paying for it, that's the best way to do it nowadays, right? It's simply transactional. I'm going to come here. I'm going to give you some money. You done already laid out the terms. All right. For this much money, you can get some pussy. For this much money, you get some pussy and some head. Right? Okay, boom. I want the pussy and the head. Give me goddamn shit. And if you know what the fuck you doing, you can make me goddamn bust that load quicker than the goddamn time that I paid for. And I can just keep coming to you like, all right, well, I'll see you next week. Well, shit, you know what? I'm pretty free this week. I can goddamn pay about 3 more times for this week. And it's transactional. You ain't in your feelings because as soon as I goddamn bust my load off, I'm going home.
You're going home.
Yeah. That's the best way. Hey, if you out there and you got the money, fuck it. Pay for pussy.
Don't do it.
Pay for pussy. Because people selling it. Some of y'all might have coochie that's worth buying. And not the $40 kind either. You know what I'm talking about?
You finna make these men get broke as hell.
Hey, amen. You see that? Amen. She might have.
I know Dominique ass did not say amen.
She might have some coochie. She might have some coochie.
Said a damn man.
She might have some coochie that's worth buying. And can I have a receipt, please?
Why? Because if it ain't, you gonna return it?
I want some of my money back.
Oh God!
If it ain't good, I want some of my money back.
She said hers is worth more than $40.
I got $42.50.
Not $42.50.
I got $42.50. You know what I'm saying? But you know what though? And here go the real shit, right? Here go the real shit, right? And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't give a fuck what you say to me right now. All coochie got a price. All coochie got a price. For the right amount of money, you will bend over right here at this table and fuck somebody for the right amount of money.
I can argue with that. I'm sure there is. I mean, all money.
It's too.
You come to me with $1 million, baby. I'm gonna bust it wide open.
It ain't got to be $1 million.
Ain't shitting me.
It ain't got to be $1 million.
It got to be good for me.
I'm gonna tell you. Because
I don't want to go to work tomorrow.
The shit is all based on the dollar amount and your circumstances, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say, hypothetically speaking.
What you over there cracking up at?
You goddamn go home and your motherfucking house flooded.
Mm-hmm.
And the motherfucker say it's your fault that it's flooded and you got to pay.
The insurance won't cover it.
The insurance won't cover it. And the motherfucker say it's going to cost you $7,000 to get the shit fixed.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got $7,000.
Mm-hmm.
I got $8,000. I'm willing to give you $7,000 right now. Cash.
Mm-hmm.
Bust it open.
I mean, this right here, that's been going on forever when you think about it.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, everybody got a price.
That was
even men got a price. I ain't got no cigarettes right now. I could buy you a carton, baby, but you're gonna have to do something for me. You're gonna have to.
Okay, so what? Wait a minute. So let me ask this because I know you about to knock me out when I ask this.
Mm-hmm.
Since it all has a price, so if you need some money or whatever else, you'll let another man do whatever for the right price. Is what you're saying?
At 20 years old, fuck no. Again, at 20 years old, in my 20s, that shit, we gonna struggle. We gonna figure it out, right? But at almost 47, look here. All I'm gonna say is this. Look here, bro. You ain't finna be fucking my wife all day. You ain't finna be fucking my wife all day. Touchdown. Oh no, it's short. You ain't finna fucking my wife all day.
That's going the other way. He switched it on his mic. That's not what I was saying. I'm not saying your wife. I'm saying it for you.
I'm saying at 40 something years old.
But we're not talking about going with your wife. We're talking about with you.
What? With me? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, y'all got me fucked up. Okay, now it's touchdown. Touchdown Eagles. Touchdown Eagles.
That's what I'm asking. Because you said it all has a price. So I want to know if another man approaches you. I
thought you were talking about another man trying to approach my wife.
No, I'm talking about you because rent is due, boo, and you ain't got it. So what you gonna do?
I'm finna be homeless. Let me go on and pack up my essential clothes. I'm finna be homeless.
What you just said? Oh, hey, everything has a price.
Everything does have a price. Right?
There's
no amount of money that you can present to me for me to do anything sexual with a man. And that's no disrespect to the men out here that know what dick tastes like. There's no disrespect to y'all. If you know what dick tastes like and it's not your own dick, by all means, continue to taste dick. But that's not for me.
Ugh. Oh, wow.
Oh, did he fumble? Did he fumble it?
No, he missed the point.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So with that being said, I mean, hey, that's not always true then.
What you mean?
Like,
no, I'm speaking in terms of a
so you're being
heterosexual transaction.
But you can't really say heterosexual like that now.
Did you show the fuck can't, especially here in Metro Atlanta? Hello.
That part. So with that being said,
fuck no. Fuck no. So I was a little. Let me put this on the screen. I was a little slow to the punch. I was a little slow. Somebody else caught on. I was a little slow.
He's not understanding. I was like, where the wife came from? Because wait, what? You just gonna pimp your wife? Like, sir, no.
Yeah, hell no, not me.
Yeah, that's all I'm asking because you said it has a price, like so everything, so that can go. I mean, it is what it is.
But it ain't what it ain't. It's what?
I don't know what I want to say.
Yeah, go ahead and say
it. Because I'm just saying.
Yeah, let me put that up there. You know what I'm talking
about?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So, ultimately, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking in terms of heterosexual transactional situation. That's what I'm speaking in terms of.
Okay. That's what you're speaking in terms of.
That's
basically what you're saying. You don't care how hard it get, you won't go that route. And you sure?
Positive. There's no hesitation.
Because you got a lot of men out there that'll say they won't do something, and then later on you find out they done did it.
And that is true. I got a homeboy. Let me talk about his motherfucking ass. I got a homeboy who I always suspected to be gay. Right? We used to smoke weed together back in the day, but then when I realized that I thought he might be gay, I stopped smoking at him because he said, "Well, man, you don't want to hit the blunt." I said, "Man, I don't want to suck no secondhand dick." And that's what I used to tell him, right? You okay over there?
No.
I used to tell him all the time, man, I ain't doing shit with you. No, I ain't. But that don't change how I fucked with him in terms of him being, my partner. He's still my partner. And he eventually came out, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and he called everybody, trying to tell everybody he came out like, nigga, you was out 20 years ago. You just didn't know it. Right? But yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I told him. I was looking no secondhand dick. Fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you got some people, and you got some people, truth be told, there are some people who we have interaction with on a daily basis who might secretly be dealing with people of the same sex.
Yeah.
Right? Now, in 2024, I don't understand why. Right? If you was, secretly doing this shit in 97, I could understand. Because it's like the shit is too open now. It's too accepted for you to be.
Oh, so you saying if they hit it in 97?
If they hit it in 97, that's acceptable. But why motherfuckers is hiding who they are in 2024?
Because some of their families don't accept that.
Man, fuck y'all family. Live your truth. If you like to taste dick, just tell folks you like to taste dick. What? I'm telling the truth. If you a man out there and you like to taste dick, just fuck your family. Go out here and taste dick.
And
let
it
them know
may be other instances as well. It's different things.
I don't give a fuck.
I mean, you can't really say that you don't care, but you're not gay or anything. So with that being said, I mean, my thing is on that subject, if there's a man and you're on the down low or whatever else, that's not fair.
Oh, wait, hold on, bro. Hold on. Let me make sure that alarm ain't on.
What alarm?
He finna go out that door.
Oh.
I just want to make sure that. Okay, yeah, you good, bro. Make sure you slam it good. Yeah, here we go. It's not as open or accepted as you believe or think. Pull that door. Pull that door up, cuz.
Show up the spider.
Cuz. You
know what I'm saying? Here.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It is not as open or accepted as you believe or think. It may be in your neck of the woods, but it surely is not like that in other areas, especially with women who desire traditional arrangement. And I understand. You know what I'm saying? But for me personally, I can't not be who I am because of family.
But it's not always family either. It's a lot of I'm sure it's a lot more than just family. It's a lot. You have some people that keep that out of their jobs because I mean, people are mean.
Yeah, people are assholes or whatever.
I mean, you got to look at it like that.
Shit, he left his thing. Hold on. He left it. His envelope.
Lord have mercy. I was deciding on whether I needed to run or not. That spider. Okay, so he'll be right back, y'all. He just stepped out. He just left me by my lonesome. So, how is y'all days going? Hey, Natasha, how are you? But even with on this subject of the gay and people not coming out, I would like to get y'all's perspective on it. What do y'all think the reasoning behind that is, or what have you? Because you didn't catch him. You didn't run fast enough. That's because you're old. He's back. He old as hell, y'all. He couldn't even catch him. The heel got you, didn't it?
Well, I can let you bother me.
The heel got him, y'all. Y'all know he smokes cigarettes.
You know what? That's why I told the lady at work the other day. The lady, one of the ladies, one of them sisters.
What sisters?
The one is one of them on 23 and the other one on. Yeah.
Oh, I know which one.
She I'm outside smoking a cigarette. No, I'm drinking my Monster Energy drink.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna tell me, you know those things bad for you. I said, later, let me tell you something. I drink these energy drinks. I smoke cigarettes, and from time to time I eat a little ass. This goddamn energy drink ain't finna kill me. This energy drink ain't finna do a goddamn thing. From time to time, just from time to time. But see, you know what this? You see what this lady said right here? I don't have no chill. Don't come to me talking crazy and trying to tell me what to do.
Did you tell her that though?
To her face.
Oh goddamn! I gotta go. I'm gonna go home and go night.
To her motherfucking face.
I gotta go home and go night.
To her face. Don't come to me and think I ain't gonna say shit. But you already know this. You know this about me. I have no motherfucking I'm gonna say whatever pop in my head.
Yeah, Natasha, you are right. People are judgmental. My thing is what you do in your bedroom, that ain't none of my business. So that's on y'all.
No, it ain't my business, but when you bring it to me, right? When you bring your bedroom activity to me and then I decide to discuss it with you and then you get offended because of something I said, you shouldn't have brought it to me.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have brought it to me.
Right. But what oh gosh.
I ain't playing with you.
I'm not even gonna comment on
and
that.
I'm not gonna put it on the screen what you said, but yeah it's her.
I can't stand y'all. I cannot stand y'all.
Yeah, it was her. Yeah, but like I said, but that's the other thing. It's like when you bring certain shit up, you can't be offended when people comment on certain shit.
Nah,
right?
I do agree with that.
Which is why I don't hide the fact that I'm married from people on this podcast.
Right.
And I do mention my wife damn near in every podcast, but I don't really talk about her, right? Like talking about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk about our relationship. Right. I acknowledge that we're married. I acknowledge that, we've been together for a long time. I don't talk about the issues that we may or may not have.
Right.
I don't talk about a lot of this shit because, again, I'm going to be opening her up to a whole lot of scrutiny. I'm going to be opening myself up to a whole lot of scrutiny. And then if somebody says something the wrong way, I'm going to the trunk of my car and it's going to be over with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's why you have to keep your relationship private anyway.
But see this shit that get folks fucked up though, because people have people confuse privacy and secrecy.
Yeah.
Right. When shit is secret, you hiding it from motherfuckers, so you don't want nobody to know.
Exactly.
That's why I was a good hoe. That's why I was one of the great hoes, because I was able to. I didn't keep it a secret that I was fucking other people, but I kept my activities private.
Right, as you should.
I kept my activities. Matter of fact, one of my frat brothers, I was talking to his wife. We were just having on a phone call about a week ago, right? Me, him, and his wife, and his other friend or whatever. We on the phone, and when we talking, she wanted to know some of my hoish ways. You know what I'm saying? While I was around him, and I told her one of the best stories ever, and I'm gonna tell this to y'all. One time I had a hotel room and I was having sex with this lady who was a school teacher, right? But I knew that I had to hurry up and finish that up because there was some other people coming over. You know what I'm saying? She was on the goddamn time clock, but shit was good and I had to hurry up and get it out the way, right?
Right.
So as soon as I sent her off, I'm watching her go down the stairs and I'm watching my frat brother come up the stairs with two girls, right? But the room was pitch black dark. The two girls came in, and when they came in, they came straight for the business. They came straight for fucking. Soon as they fucked, they left. Here's the thing. The room pitch black dark. Have you ever had sex with somebody you never seen before? Yeah, you heard right. Have you ever had sex with somebody you've never seen before?
No.
I did that night.
Well, damn.
I did that night. Where the hell you going? Who key? Where the hell he went to?
Clearly, he ain't go nowhere far.
Wait.
Bring him upstairs.
Wait, let me take him up there. What? I need to get him this shit up too.
And then you go make
Talk about my.
Oh yeah. Don't be long. Sorry, y'all. Our forgetful, I don't know what he was. He left, so he said he was leaving. Now he's been gone for about, I'm gonna say 5 minutes now. And just realized he left his car keys here. So I'm trying to figure out what you've been doing for 5 minutes. Looking for your car keys. And then ask somebody to bring them up the stairs like I want to run up the stairs. I'm not trying to run up nothing. Silas, did you fall down the stairs? Oh no. I was gonna laugh at you.
I fell down the other stairs yesterday.
Oh. But how did he not know he ain't had his key? What he been doing outside?
Oh no. Oh no. Girl, you hear me winded as hell.
That's those cigarettes.
Ooh, yeah. I think as soon as we finish, I'm gonna go smoke one when I take you outside.
Lord.
Yeah, I'm gonna take smoke one when I take you outside.
That's okay.
Natasha.
Yeah, it was definitely technical difficulties with the friend.
Yeah. Natasha, we can put you on this wall one day. We can put you on this wall. You know what I'm talking about? Or on the TV. Yeah, we're gonna put it on the TV. Hey, for those of y'all that still watching, make sure you go and watch me on the go subscribe on Facebook, right? We appreciate y'all over here on Facebook, but we need you over there on Facebook.
Huh?
That's what I said, right?
Which one you wait a minute.
I appreciate you right here on Facebook, but I need you on YouTube.
Yeah, you didn't say that. You said I appreciate you on Facebook, but we really need you on Facebook.
Oh well, they know what the fuck I meant.
Yeah.
They were listening.
No, we didn't.
Did we just go again?
I hope not. I can't see. Silas, you asking me like I can see.
I think we just scored again.
I hope y'all lose.
Oh, we already up now. So you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Oh, she did say I said Facebook.
Yeah, twice. That's why I was like, you said Facebook. That's why I was like, huh?
Girl, it's the cigarette guy running up and down the stairs. Shit.
Yeah, he had to do some exercise, y'all.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to do this podcast every Thursday.
Yeah, we can do it every Thursday.
And we've actually decided to do it every Thursday. We actually decided a few weeks back. However, last week was technical difficulties. And
yeah, so those of you that live in the area, y'all know that AT&T had an internet outage. You know what I'm saying? And so we had a issue with that, but you know, we back in the game now. We're gonna be back here every Thursday. Now we might not be here for Thanksgiving because Thanksgiving is actually on my birthday this year.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna be in Mississippi.
Mm-hmm. And wait, when is Christmas? Is that a Wednesday?
Christmas is a Wednesday, I believe.
It's a Wednesday?
I believe so. I believe Christmas is a Wednesday because Christmas is a Wednesday because they had to give me the day before off and the day after.
So New Year's Day is on a
Wednesday
as well. Oh, okay. All right, so we good, but y'all won't see me at Thanksgiving. I'm gonna be honest because I'm gonna be eating. I'm probably
gonna be eating too. You know what I'm talking about? I hate turkey, but I love the honey ham.
Wait, honey baked ham or
the honey baked ham?
Yeah,
the honey baked ham.
I don't care for it. I actually make my ham in the surf and stuff. I do it like my grandma taught me. So
I got it.
I don't go and do honey baked ham. I'm gonna be honest. I actually go buy my ham and I mix it on up and I do my own.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to come taste your food and see what it
is.
Just like Tasha in the building talking about shit said, Tasha, when your birthday?
I don't know.
Tasha, when your birthday?
Yeah, brown sugar. Yeah, I do all of that. I definitely do. Yeah, I make it like my grandma. So
Yeah, I
I'm
think
not.
because it was 1 year that I did the whole Thanksgiving dinner myself.
Mhm.
Uh, and
December 20th.
I think I might do that this year, so my wife don't have to cook. I do the whole thing myself this year.
Well, Natasha, my baby, her birthday is December 17th, and I'm gonna let you know. I'll invite you. You just gonna have to call out on that Sunday.
Tasha need to go get her toes done. I know they fucked up right
Shut
now.
up, fool.
I know her
My
toes
daughter,
fucked up.
my baby want to go ice skating. So I got to take her to Atlantic Station to go ice skating. So I'll let you know the details.
You'll never go ice skating right there in Kanye?
Oh, yeah, that's where she learned how to ice skate.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna take her to Atlantic Station because that means I can finish some shopping up. And I gotta eat.
Oh, we just go in.
Oh Lord. And it's certain places down there I like to eat. And
because what you gonna do, you gonna find some motherfucking food. If you don't do shit else.
Yes, I eat wherever I go.
You gonna find some goddamn food.
I do.
And will.
Yes.
I'm surprised that your ass ain't about 400 pounds.
No, I'm not gonna be 400 pounds.
You know what I'm talking about?
I will go to the gym every day if I have to.
But and be eating at the vending machine at the gym.
No, I'll get a smoothie.
And she said, "See, I know. I be knowing when toes is fucked up. I be knowing when toes fucked
up. My toes is messed up right now.
So yeah, but her toes is fucked up. Yours just need to be done. Hers is fucked up. Yours just need to be done. Yours ain't fucked up.
You ain't had to tell everybody.
You started. You said it.
I just need a little paint.
That's what I'm saying.
It's getting cold outside.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody seeing my little feet.
No, hold on. Let me just say this for the record. If you catch a woman in December or January with pretty feet, toes done all the time, that used to be one of the things that used to help me keep horned in the wintertime.
Oh, really?
Yeah. A woman that got their toes done in the wintertime, that motherfucker take care of themselves.
So you saying I ain't taking care of myself?
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying, because this is still November. I'm sorry, I said December, January. Motherfucker that take care of their goddamn toe when it's cold outside. They take care of the whole body. And then like the big one.
Wait a minute, but I take care of my whole body. I just give my toes a break. Because when you go and get them done and stuff, they tend to, they need to breathe. Their toenails need to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
So what I do is I take all the paint off of them and I let them paint them clear so that they could, breathe and get harder, because when you put that gel polish on, they foul it off. Makes them thin. I mean, I have pretty feet, so I'm not lying on this one.
We not disputing that.
Oh, okay.
The two things that we looking at is number one, oh, wait a minute. Wait. She said, I know somebody like it. I've been busy, but this pom-pom clean. You know what I'm talking about? Hey. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to tell you. Now, if you tell me that, when I come over there, you about to lick on my toes and whatever. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have them guys done. But I'm just saying.
So let me tell you something right now. Sometimes motherfuckers have to get whatever they get when they get there. That's why you always got to stay once. See, back when I was horn, I wouldn't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, like, even back when I was horn, if I tell you, you know what, Tuesday's your day, I'm coming to see you Tuesday. Mm-hmm. Right? If I tell you I'm coming to see you Tuesday, and you decide Tuesday to go to the club, and I come over there Tuesday night, and you just came from the club, like, you knew I was coming Tuesday. I ain't got time to wait.
Yeah.
I ain't got time to wait. I'm gonna get that club coochie. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting that. I'm getting that all day coochie. I'm getting that. I ain't wait for you to get in the shower, because I told you Tuesday. I got somebody else later on Tuesday night.
No, you gotta let her get clean, bro.
She should have been clean when I got there.
So you okay with that stank, smelly, whatever?
I'm telling you how I was back in the day. If I told you I was coming, you should already be ready. If you ain't ready, I'm ready. Let's make it happen. You should. You can watch afterwards.
No.
You can watch afterwards. Thank you. Oh, we finna score again. Touchdown, Eagles. Woo.
You know what?
Touchdown.
Why you ain't losing?
Because we're better than the Falcons.
Shut the hell up.
Fuck the Falcons. Hell yeah, I was laying down spreading wide. That's all I knew how to do. You know what I'm talking about? That's all I knew how to do.
And then here you got.
That's all I know how to do.
You got us women. We sitting there looking for potential husbands, and you just out there throwing stuff around. Just throwing it around.
Yeah.
You done broke hearts and stuff.
Yeah.
You gotta feel like shit.
I don't.
Boy, but you know what?
I don't. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't.
I'm glad you got a daughter.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't. Because I got what I got upstairs. All that shit led me to where I am today. Mm-hmm. All that shit led me to where I am today.
Yeah, because I know one thing. You do love your wife.
Yeah, all that shit led me.
Because that first, I think it was the first episode or second. It was the second episode we did. And you said, when you told the little story about how she was biting on her. Yeah. And you knew then that you loved. That touched my heart. I didn't know you could be sensitive.
Hell yeah, I'm nice than a motherfucker. Fuck you mean?
Oh, that touched my heart. You know it did. If I still remember, but I remember everything. I just played dumb. But anyway, that was a sweet.
But you know what though, and it's crazy because like there are people who only get an opportunity to see certain facets of who I am, certain facets of who you are. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And then when they have an opportunity to see other parts of us, it moves them in certain ways, which is good because that's exactly what we want. But by the same token, it's like everything can't be for me. Everything can't be all jokes. Everything can't be all laughs. Especially when you're talking about, your relationships and stuff like that, you have to know and understand that there has to be romance, there has to be intimacy, there has to be the things that define relationships.
And I agree with you completely.
I'm full of shit, but I'm full of that shit too. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I was like, okay, and honestly, I think with some of this you do give that's why I like doing the podcast because like I am single and you are married, so that gives people the aspect of like
right.
Like what could happen like when you're married and you given that out there as well.
Right.
And then of course I'm out there dealing with the shenanigans all day.
Yeah, but the shenanigans are a part of what continues to make you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if we didn't have those things, because if it wasn't for the shenanigans, I don't know where I would be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when I was out there. But
it's a life lesson.
There you go.
You learn lessons from every encounter. In any relationship, whether it be friendship, whether it be romantically connected, whether you're learning lessons, and you're either going to grow from them or you're going to mess around and repeat them same.
Yeah, and
mistakes. That's what I would call them, mistakes.
Yeah,
because you got to learn. You live and you learn.
But the other part for me is you also have to look at the elder statesmen around you, right? Mm-hmm. You look at your aunties and uncles, and you look at those motherfuckers, and I look at them even with my own mom and daddy. You know what I'm saying? I look at them and I say, okay, I can listen to advice that you have for me.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at the examples that y'all provided for me. Right. And sometimes the example might not come the way you think it's supposed to come.
Exactly.
Because my mom and daddy were married to each other, and then both of them got married twice. Right? Uh-huh. So that's 5 examples of relationships that I can look at.
Right.
Right? That's 5 examples. And if I look at the time period of all 5 of those marriages and add them up, they fell in comparison to my almost 20 years of marriage. And so, like, sometimes I would get, when my daddy was alive, I would get, he would try to give me relationship advice.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, nigga, I can't listen to you.
Yeah, exactly.
No, mom, I can't listen to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, but I also learn from it because I look at, especially when you get older, you know what I'm saying? You start to see shit a whole lot better. I started to see shit early, but I also started talking shit early, which got me in a whole lot of trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was this TV show. Did I mention it before? The Burning Bed? There's this not TV show, this movie.
The movie, yeah. I was about to say, I don't know. I know The Burning Bed.
Okay, so
that had Farrah Fawcett in it. She set his soul on fire.
So at the time that this movie came out, my mama was with her second husband, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we watching the movie, me, my mama, and my godmama.
Mm-hmm.
We sitting there watching the movie, and they make a comment. My mama makes a comment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if that was me, I would have did this. I would have left. I would have did this. And me at fucking, I don't know, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, I said to my mom, "That's you right now. You ain't did nothing.
You ain't getting no whooping."
I got the brakes beat off.
Okay, because I know I would have got beat down.
Got the brakes beat off my ass. And it wasn't until years later that my mama came to me and she said, "You know what? I whooped you because I was embarrassed.
Yeah.
You was telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have to say it.
Yeah.
It wasn't your place to say it.
Right.
But I was embarrassed because you were telling the truth.
Uh-huh.
One thing I'm going to do, if it calls me to get an ass whooping, I'm going to say what I got to say.
Right.
If I say something that hurt your feelings right here, right now, I meant for your feelings to be hurt.
Right.
But I'm going to tell the truth.
Right.
Right. And so, Nick. Oh, okay. But, that's one of the things that I think for me is a gift and a curse. Because I don't know how to shut the fuck up sometimes.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I don't know how to shut the fuck up.
I don't think before I speak. Just like, I feel some type of way still because the last couple weeks ago, that guy went on there and he made a comment talking about I'm gonna be single.
Yeah.
I feel some type of way.
Yeah.
Now, what people have to remember is that this is a podcast, so I'm thinking of things to ask. That doesn't necessarily mean that that's how I am.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So yeah, just to be clear.
Yeah, and
just
that motherfucker was stupid as shit. You know what I'm saying?
I feel some type of way.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, that motherfucker was stupid.
I hold grudges.
Yeah, well, but he did that. For me, again, and I think I don't know if I said it here, if I was talking to somebody out in the street, when my whole thing with people is matching.
Yeah.
Right. If you show me that you love me, then nigga, I want to outlove you.
Yeah.
If you show me that you care about me, then I want to out-care you. But if you show me you want to be petted, bitch, I can out-petted the fuck out you.
Exactly.
If you want to sit here and try to cuss me out, I'm going to make up a new curse word, send it to Oxford Dictionary so they can approve it to be explicit, and then I'm going to use that bitch on you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always going to, it's not even matching, it's one-upsmanship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm competitive like that.
And I'm the same way. I don't care who it is.
Oh, that's the real.
You know how I even go at it with my bosses at work. So I don't discriminate.
Hell no. I don't fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm talking about? He got the horn out of system now, so he doesn't desire any woman but hold on.
That's a good thing, though. That's good.
Look at the word desire.
Well,
motherfucker, men desire shit all the time.
He just knows not to touch it.
Yeah, motherfucker desire all the time, but motherfucker can't pursue.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
You can look but not touch.
Yeah, I'm looking all day. You show me them titties, I'm gonna look. You got a fat ass, I'm gonna look.
Sir.
What? If she show me them titties, you pull your titties out right now, I'm gonna be like, well, goddamn. And then I'm gonna tell my wife, baby, can you tune in to the goddamn 10 whatever time period, whatever the time stamp? Look at them titties.
But that's a good relationship.
I'm sure gonna tell her to look.
That's a good relationship. That's a good one.
I'm gonna show. I don't give a damn.
You know, when I was with ex, you know, like we had that type of relationship. Honestly, we got along like we were friends. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I remember we went to a concert and I told him, I said, you see her body? He was like, man, yeah. Yeah. Like, you know, so yeah. But it wasn't, I ain't gay, but that thing was sitting up there. I was like, God dog, I need to go do some squats.
Because there's some asses out there. I be telling my wife about some of the asses at work. Yeah, I sure do. It's some nice asses at work. It's a lot more not so nice asses than nice asses at work, though. I be talking about it. But like me and her could go out, we can leave here and go to a restaurant, we can go somewhere, and the motherfucker got some nice titties. We're like, baby, check them titties out. Take that ass out right there.
You know what? I'm about sick of you.
I'm just saying. But you know, that's again, you know, but to kind of go back to some other shit, is like when you're in your fucking 20s, shit like that might have bothered you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, now
shit like that might have bothered you. Even, and I'm not gonna say that this is my story, right? But in my 20s, if my girlfriend cheated on me, I want her out of my life. In my 20s, and I'm 5 years married, if my wife cheated on me, I'm mad than a motherfucker, and I want a divorce. When you'd have been married for goddamn 20 years,
yeah,
you went out there and got you some dick. Did he pay for it? Did you bring some of that money home? You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to be arguing over shit that don't really mean shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you going out there, did you fuck this motherfucker while you was at work? Because if you was supposed to be at work, now you fucking with the house money. Did the motherfucker help you recoup some of the house money?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I know that shit may not be reciprocal because women operate differently than men. I can't have sex with you and let my wife be cool with it.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, but I also, you know, I live by a different set of rules too. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain shit that I brought with me from my whole days that I can't help but carry over into now.
Right.
Right. Like, if there were women that I know that I wanted to have sex with, I never brought them where I live.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Motherfucker that know where I live, you'll never get this meat.
Okay, well, hold that off. Because you know what? I'm thinking Thursday, not next Thursday.
Yeah.
That should be a topic. I think next Thursday, we should have our show is going to be about sex.
About fucking.
Sex.
I like to say fucking. Slapping stomachs. Bumping uglies.
We're going
doing the do.
Next Thursday, tune in, guys. It's going to be about sex. For all the questions, men and women, like we want y'all to ask questions, like, so get your questions together, and that's what we're going to do.
Yeah. Everybody that's watching, make sure that you go and subscribe on YouTube. We're live on YouTube, Facebook, and on Twitch. You can send your questions directly to the in the comment section here, or you can message me privately so that I can get those questions so we can be prepared for next week. So next week, is there a particular thing about sex that?
No, we're just what I think is that we're just going to put it out there. Like the whole thing is just going to be about sex. Like
yeah,
favorite positions.
yeah,
What makes a man do this?
yeah,
What makes a woman this?
yeah.
What makes it
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, my favorite position right now, before we even get to next week. And my favorite position is any position where the penis is inside of the vagina. I don't give a damn which way it go in, long as it's in. Thank you very much. Amen and hallelujah.
yeah, but that's what we're going to do. Like for instance, like he said, somebody eating behind and all
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Like we're gonna put it out there, so make sure the kiddies ain't watching because they don't need to hear it.
Please, yeah.
And tune in with us on Thursday. And we're gonna get it together because I'm about to go home and go night-night because I'm tired.
Yeah, and I'm about to play with the stock market.
Yeah, because some people don't have to work tomorrow.
I got some money to make. You know what I'm talking
about? All right, y'all be good.
Amen and hallelujah. I can do all things through Christ who strengthened me. That's Philippians 4:13. That includes cussing you out if you goddamn get disrespectful with me. Y'all know who I'm talking to. You could get it.
Ooh.
Whoever it applies to.
Oh, I want to know now. Messy ass.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Y'all take it easy.